Introduction of private members' bills. Ms. Blaney, seconded by Ms. Dance, moves for leave to introduce a bill entitled An Act to Establish a Framework on Animal-Assisted Services for Veterans. This motion is deemed adopted. The honourable member from North Island, Powell River.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the member from Elmwood Transcona for seconding this important piece of legislation that is called the Assistance Animals Framework for Veterans Act. For over 15 years, veterans groups and experts have wanted to see service animals, especially dogs, as part of VAC's mental health rehabilitation program. I've met with many veterans who have bought dogs that were not properly trained, have met veterans who've become unhoused because tenancy laws don't have rules around making sure that service dogs can live in the home. And it's a terrible thing with a veteran who chooses to live on the streets to be with their service animal. This bill will create a framework that will provide certainty to the amazing animal training organizations with clear guidelines to meet so that they can have a standard that they can proudly showcase. It also protects veterans who are often taken advantage of, pay enormous amount of money, and the service dog is not legitimate and the group is not legitimate. It will also harmonize standards across the country, allowing veterans to have service dogs to be in their rental homes, trains, and planes, and will open the door to more Veteran Affairs funding to support those veterans with the service animals they desperately need. Dogs and equine therapy are perfect examples. Canada asks so much of the people who serve our country. This is an important bill that will help so many veterans and make sure that the standards of service and training of the dogs and other animals are of a level playing field for all. I want to thank all the veterans and the service providers and the organizations that have talked to me about this issue. I want to thank Christine Ackerman from my office who works so hard on this, and I look forward to seeing this come into practice and law. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Madame Blaney.
Madame Blaney, seconded by Madame Dance, move that this bill now be read for a first time and printed. This motion is deemed adopted.
First reading of this bill, première lecture de ce projet de loi.
Quand ce projet de loi sera-t-il lu?
When shall we read this bill a second time in the next sitting of the House?